Okay, hey again guys, how is it going? We are back again with another high point today in North Carolina, headed to Mount Mitchell, the highest point in North Carolina. This point is pretty high at 6,684 feet, or just over 2,000 meters. Luckily, like the other ones today, this one is drivable just about. I think it's about a 500 foot or so walk from the parking lot. Of course, there are also trails available should you choose to do them, but we're really trying to do these fast, so we're being a little bit lazy, I think. One thing I didn't realize until literally I just saw the sign is that Mount Mitchell is in what's called Mount Mitchell State Park. I looked it up, and North Carolina state park laws are very clear that drones are not allowed at all in any way. They cannot take off land or fly within the vicinity of a state park or on a state-owned land at all. I tried to find something online that let you pick a point on the map, and then it would tell you what state or national park, forest, or wilderness area what that point was in, but literally I don't think that exists. If anybody knows about something like that to help do research about, if we're going to a point, what sort of jurisdiction that area is under, that would be really great, because you can go to the Wikipedia page and try to find some line somewhere in the page about what park or forest it's in, but there's really no easy way to find out that I've been able to find. It really requires a lot of deep digging, and I really wish you could just pick a point. Anyways, if that exists, someone should tell me. Otherwise, I don't know, just guesswork in the meantime, I guess. Alright, we are going up this windy road on the way to the top. It's about an hour out of Asheville, which is where we're staying tonight. So we're going to have to go an hour up and an hour down. And hopefully this one is a good experience. We will see you guys up there. Okay, so I cheated a little bit with that one. I didn't cheat the government. I didn't cheat the state park. Nothing like that. I cheated you guys a little bit, because that's actually not the high point in North Carolina. You can't actually even see it in that video. It's just the terrain. It's all quite similar. So let's just pretend that's the high point. This is just the scenery of the drive, and let's just pretend. So check this out. There's kind of a ridiculous amount of fog, but it's moving really fast. Can you see that? I mean, I can watch it. When you're standing here, you can watch it move about 50 feet in 10 seconds. It's crazy. This is the parking lot. Look how fast the fog is moving. You can barely see it, but it's just zooming by. As is, there's probably not going to be a view, but the hope is that by the time we get up there, or if not then maybe a couple of minutes later, that we're going to be able to have a view. It's a little cool up here, windy, but actually it's nice. It's really nice. It's definitely the coolest we've been to today, but it's refreshing, I'd say. 285 yards, and judging by that plaque that was over there in the parking lot of the elevation at that exact altitude, it's about 100 feet up, so it's all good.
North Carolina, and he died.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
You happen to know where the exact highest point is? Is it under the memorial? Hard to say with the construction, I guess.
Yeah, it would more than likely be the original rock work where they based this off of.
Okay. So that's it.
Because he's supposed to be buried sort of close to where he took his measurement from.
Okay.
But of course, he was buried 160 years ago, so it's hit or miss. And like these rocks were his original, what they made his original tomb out of.
I see. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Look at the view.
This is a compass. Oh, you know what this is?
So we encountered a similar thing here in West Virginia where we sat at the top and literally could not see 10 feet, and we waited and it went away. So I think that's the plan now, at least for a couple moments, just to see if our luck can turn. But as you can see, not too much visible right now. One thing I will say is the visibility isn't perfect here, but there was a great amount of visibility on the drive up. And I have to say, it's a tough comparison between, in terms of the view between this one and Texas, because honestly, Texas was great, right? Because you had like hundreds of miles of visibility because it was this like sole mountain in the desert, and there was, there were no other obstacles. But this is just a whole different thing. I mean, the visibility might not be as good, but the view is it just really doesn't even matter. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching, and thanks for coming with us to the North Carolina Highpoint. I think it was a really exceptionally good one, and I hope you guys think so too. Let me know down below, and also be sure to check out all the other Highpoint videos if you haven't seen them already. Check out the ones you haven't seen yet, and leave some feedback on those too. All right guys, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.